Hi everyone, I'm just back from almost an hour walk with Annie across the field. It's nearly 30 degrees already, and the fan's on, so that's why my hair is all upended. And I came home, I've let myself dry out a bit and now I'm here. So yeah, how are you all? Oh, I hope you're good. And if you're in this heat, I hope you're not melting. My eyes feel funny. I had sweat. It's probably too much information running down into my eyes, so I was continually wiping my eyes, and now this one's gone a bit squidge with, but never mind. So yeah, she being Annie is now zonked at my feet. I'm sitting on the chair for a bit. In an hour and a half, I'll be leaving to go to story time, and then I'll be back home, and I won't walk Annie again until tonight probably because of the heat. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. The skies are blue, the sun's shining, it's lovely, but oh so hot. Oh so hot. And no air conditioning. So never mind. It was a hot day yesterday when we had the funeral. I wore a cotton sort of, not a sundress. It was sort of like a sundress, but it had cap sleeves. It wasn't strappy. But I wore that to my uncle's funeral. Nice little service. And yeah, then we went across the road to a pub/restaurant, and they did some nice food, and yeah, it was all good. Well, as good as a funeral can be. It was nice to see all of my cousins again, and their new other halves. One of them is new because she hasn't had a divorce yet because she can't afford it, but she's got a new other half. And the other one, her husband passed away about, I don't know, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. So she has a new man in her life, and it was nice to meet everybody and said to see the cousins again. But now I know that I have a degree of social anxiety. There were times when the conversation just stopped, and I was like, I don't know what to say, don't know what to talk about. Ian says I'm being too hard on myself and that everything was fine. Me, I don't know. I was glad to get home. And what else have we been doing? Monday, yesterday was Tuesday. Monday we went to visit a friend from church. She'd had a really tough time with, she broke her ankle, and they'd put an external cast on, and it didn't heal, it got infected, and it's been an ongoing thing for about 3 years. And they decided that the only thing they could do would be to amputate her leg below the knee, which they did. She's amazing. She's up, she can walk on her prosthetic. She's really good. Anyway, we went to see her, and we took Annie, and she said, well, where do you go for grooming? So I told her, and how much do you pay? And I told her, and she went, that's nonsense, bring her to me. Okay. So it looks like I'm going to get free, as well. I said to her, well, how much would you want? And she said, not a thing. So it looks like we might get some free grooming. And yeah, she's doing really well. We ended up spending, I would say, close on 4 hours with her. I only intended to pop in, have a cup of coffee and pop out. But anyway, the dress that I wore yesterday actually came from her. She was sorting out her clothes because she said, you know, that dress is not going to be long enough to hide my, she calls it a stump. And she wants it to hide Stump and Peggy a bit. So, yeah, that was good. In another news flash, the celiac diet is a little challenging at times, but it's working. And so is the Daniel plan. And in a week, I've lost £4. I'm really pleased. £4. So I'm pleased with that. Do you know, there's not... Oh, Sunday we went down to the bandstand. I'll check it, make sure it came out okay. And if it does, I'll put a short on which shows the choir that we were watching. And one of my little friends from church, she's special needs and she's epileptic. Anyway, the heat brought on a seizure, so we were looking after her a bit too. But she's okay now, so that's good. And I just don't know what else to tell you. The garden's doing well, what I planted the other day. Bird is loving the heat. Guinea pigs and dog, not so much. Husband and wife, definitely not. Just got to get used to it, haven't you? So yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? Did I tell you Friday about going to it was a kick-off for knitting the hats for the innocent bottles. Like that. Except they have lots of patterns. You can do owls, you can do whatever you want to. And anyway, me and one other lady from the knitting group went along, and the challenge for Surrey is to make 30,000 hats. 30,000 hats. Which would then raise, I think it's 30p a hat that Innocent then give to Age UK. So they're reckoning, I think what she said was that 30,000 hats would bring in £90,000. Unbelievable. So I've done one. Hang on, there it is. Here it is. I've done one, but I need to put a little bobble on the top of it. And then I thought I'd do one in a wild colour. So last night I cast on in that colour, and I thought I could put a bright red bobble on the top of it. Make bobble hats. I won't go into making the fancy dancy or singing or dancing hats. Somebody did one which was Snow White, and around the bottom of it was all the 7 dwarfs. I just don't want to do that. So bobble hats it is, with bobble hats have bobbles. So that's good, and that's keeping me busy. And that's about it. So yeah, as I said, the short one today, And I'll talk to you another time. Maybe it'll be cooler then. You see this up here? I said I was going and I'm not. You see that little scar? My mum was so cross with me. I had the chicken pox back in however old I was. I picked off one of the scabs. She was furious with me because now you're going to have a scar for the rest of your life. And yeah, there it is. Never mind. Okay, you take care. If you're in this heat, keep hydrated. Sit in front of a fan like me if you have to. And if you're wise, don't walk your dog after 9. I left here at 8 and it was warm already. By the time I got back, I was a melting mess. So take care of yourselves in this heat. And don't overdo things. All right, look for the short of the choir. Okay.